Highlander Activity Center doubleheader girls basketball coming your way tonight on the Highlander Activity Network. Valley City taking on Fargo Oak Grove. And good evening, everybody. Paul McDonald with you here tonight from the HAC. This is the start of the second round, if you will, the second half of the season as far as Region 1 play is concerned for Valley City. These two teams met back November 30th, the first game of the regular season. Both JV and varsity winning that particular night, 50-30 for the junior varsity, and the varsity won 71-54. More on that varsity game coming up during our pregame of the varsity girls. But the JV girls, they will have Oak Grove up first under head coach Tara Glant, coming in with a record of 6 up and 6 up, 4 down, 6-4 record here coming into play tonight. And of course, a lot of these Highlanders have been getting quality varsity playing time here so far this year. And again, actually update that record. They are 8-4. The junior varsity coming in with a record of 8-4 on the season. But you look at players like Katie Koka, Dakota Potratz, Katie Birchall, and Kaylee Nielsen. They all getting quality playing time on the varsity side. And I think part of the reason for that, when they were at the shootout here this past weekend in Devils Lake, give them a chance to get on the floor, play some varsity basketball, and so they weren't going to be off for a few days. Now they're back here ready tonight to take on the Grovers of Fargo Oak Grove. Emily Card, the coach of the junior varsity here for the Grovers. Katie Birchall, Katie Koka, Rylan Johnson, Kinley Suffolcool, and Maddie Anderson, the starting 5 on the floor here for Valley City to get things started in this junior varsity matchup. The ball's in the air, the tip comes down, and it'll be the Grovers first on offense as they work here from our left to right. Here on the near wing, shot by Euchre, off the mark, doesn't go. Rebound grab by Anderson, and the Highlanders on the run. Suffolcool, Koka, up, back too hard. Rebound grabbed underneath by the Grovers, and we're going to get a foul called. Katie Birchall. She'll pick up her first team foul. She went up against Ava Edgar, who had the rebound, and then fouled Edgar. Euchre will trigger the inbounds in the full court press here by Valley City. Euchre along the far side. Across the timeline, dribble here near wing. Into the corner, Johnson. Johnson off the elbow. Back near side, dribble drive baseline. Broniski goes inside, shot partially blocked. Anderson clears off her second board. Maddie gets ahead to Suffolcool. Again into the front court, Koka, far wing. Back up top to Suffolcool. In the lane, Birchall. Near side, Johnson. Riding into the corner, Anderson. She'll work it down to the wing. Now dribbles into the paint. Double team there. Kicks it back to Birchall. Birchall tried to do a little Euro step and almost got her foot stuck. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow to Valley City. Highlander ball. On the baseline near side. Inbounds, tip, and we're going to get another jump ball. Nope, grabbed there by Euchre. Pulled her right away from Johnson, starts up the floor. Euchre for the Grovers into the front court. Minute gone, still looking for our first points. Johnson, long jumper, right on the three-point line. Too hard off the back iron. The ball rolls free, picked up by Birchall. To Koka, now to Suffolcool. Kenley, down court, Johnson. Johnson left of the lane, shot up short. Gets her own rebound, up, no, but a foul called. And Rylan Johnson to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple of charity tosses for the Highlanders. So the foul called on the Grovers. That is their first team. Johnson at the line, shooting 2. First one's on the way. Good. Nope, off the mark. And off the rim. Second free throw coming. And the left-hander sends it on its way. Comes up short. Rebound off the hands of Birchall. Rolls out of bounds. Last touch by the Grovers. And Valley City will get possession back. Inbounds comes into Koka. Down low for Birchall. Shot with the left hand, no. Rebound grab by Euchre. Both teams cold here in the first 90 seconds. Euchre into the front court for the Grovers. Up, dribble drive, going all the way in. Up off the glass, rolls and goes by Bronski. And the Grovers take an early 2-0 lead. Johnson into the front court to Burchell. Burchell, left of the lane, goes up top of the key. Anderson, three-pointer from there, back iron too hard. And then the rebound is controlled by the Grovers. They come back to the way with Euchre. Euchre into the front court, just off that right elbow. Top of the key, pass down low, inside to DeYoung. Her shot partially deflected. Anderson comes up with a loose ball, and then a foul going to be called on Ava Edgar. That'll be her first. Second team foul. 5:56 to go here in the first quarter. 2-0, Grovers with the lead. Along the near side in the corner, Johnson, baseline left, and she traveled. So the turnover gives the ball back over to the Grovers, and Coach Tara Glant wants a timeout. Timeout taken by Valley City. It is a 30-second timeout with 5:46 to go here in the first quarter. 2-0 Grovers. This is Highlander Girls Basketball Junior Varsity from the Hack on the Highlander Activity Network. Five minutes, 46 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 2-0. Oak Grove with the lead. Valley City's had their scoring chances, haven't been able to do anything yet. Loose ball in the front court, grabbed there by Johnson. Nicole Johnson left to the lane, pass to the lane, knocked away off of Burchell, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Grovers. Oak Grove will trigger the inbounds. Taylor Euchre will bring it in baseline near side. Euchre looking to bring it in, lobs it up top to Johnson. Johnson here near side. Euchre, three-pointer from the right side. Bear ball, backside, and that went off the leg of Suffolk and rolls out of bounds. It will stay with Oak Grove. 5.5 minutes remaining here in this opening quarter. Highlanders still looking for that first bucket. Here's a jumper from the three-point line, far side. Edgar, no. Rebound, Anderson. Maddie Anderson back to the way for the Highlanders. To the free throw line. Pass right to the hands of Burchell and out of bounds. So the Highlanders looking having a little trouble here finding the foot, getting their footing here in the first quarter. Trailing 2-0 with 5:19 to go. Along that far side. Bronski brings it up into the far corner, now onto the wing. Dribble drive to the lane. Going through, kicks it near wing at Euchre. Euchre drives into the paint. Left-hand shot off the glass, too hard. Rebound here to the near corner. Anderson controls for the Highlanders. Off to Burchell. She'll get it up to Suffolk. She'll bring it up the floor. Ahead to Coca. Down low, Johnson. Up off the glass, rolls and goes. Rylan Johnson on the fast break gets the bucket. 4:53 to go in the quarter, and the Highlanders get their first points. We're tied at 2. Far side. Edgar. Johnson, three-pointer from the wing. Off the backboard. Missed the rim, and we got a foul called underneath. And off the outlet Suffolk goal, that'll be Edgar. That'll be her second. Third team foul. Checking in the lineup for the Grovers, Ellie Swenson. And the Highlanders got Bailey LaRue now into the lineup. And also Nora Peterson there. Peterson knocked the ball away briefly. Johnson regains control. Far side, Swenson. Swenson, or actually, no, out of bounds. Actually, that was Brunsvold, and Bruns will try to get it to Swenson underneath. Misfired, and it went out of bounds off of the Grovers. Highlander ball. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Here in the first quarter, we're tied at 2. Both teams a little sluggish early on. Peterson across the timeline. Here to the near side, LaRue. Inside, Burchell. Burchell backs her way in. Left hand off the glass for 2. Katie Burchell with her first 2. Highlanders up 4-2. In the backcourt, Brunsvold pass up ahead. Johnson. Johnson stops on the elbow. Cross court. Bronski shot hits the netting underneath. Rebound grabbed by Brunsvold, lost it, but into the hands of Swenson. Back onto the wing, Brunski. Brunski driving in, has the ball knocked away. Grabbed there by Brunsvold amongst three Highliners. Off balance shot, no. And we're going to have a travel call. Turnover gets the ball back over to Valley City with 3:39 remaining here in quarter number one, 4-2. The Highliners leading. Peterson inbounds it to Suffolk. Suffolk into the front court, lost the dribble. Picked up by Brunsvold. Brunsvold down court. Brunsvold and a foul called as she was going towards the lane. That'll be team foul number 2 on Valley City. Anderson back in the lineup for the Highliners. Inbounds on the baseline here for the Grovers. It looks like Sophie Geiger now in the lineup, the sophomore. On that far wing. Right hand dribble here near side. Johnson driving in just off the elbow. And we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it to Oak Grove. Rylan Johnson back in now for Valley City. 3:18 here in the first quarter. 4-2 Highliners. Brunski will trigger the inbounds here on the near side. Brings it up top to Johnson. Back out to Bronski. Bronski driving in. Runs into LaRue. Lost the handle. Regains control. Shot nope. Anderson grabs the rebound. Stumbles a little bit. Now gets across court to Suffolk. Back to Anderson across the timeline. Highlanders leading by 2. Top of the key, Suffolk. LaRue in the right of the lane. Shot off the glass too hard. Rebound, Geiger has it. Grover's back to the way. She drug a foot. Could have been called for a travel. Brunsvold far side. Drives through a double team. Ball knocked away. One off the hands of Peterson. And Bronsky picks it back up top of the key. Far side, Geiger. Baseline, dribble drive. Swenson underneath. And then another ball knocked away there by Peterson out of bounds. It will stay with the Grovers. Ava Edgar back in now for Oak Grove. Highlanders leading at 4-2. 2:39 to go here in the first quarter. Edgar, Geiger. Far side, Swenson. Swenson driving in. LaRue cuts off the baseline. 7 on the shot clock. Geiger, three-pointer from the right wing, off the mark. Rebound, Johnson clears it off. She goes back up, no. And a foul called. I'll send McCall Johnson to the free throw line to shoot 2 for Oak Grove. That's going to be called against Nora Peterson, her first, third team. McCall Johnson at the line shooting 2 for the Grovers. 2:22 to go in this first quarter. Free throw off the mark. Rolls off. Another one to go. Second free throw, good. Johnson gets 1 out of 2. 4-3 Valley City. Highlanders with the ball in the backcourt, Anderson. Maddie comes across, pass far side, LaRue. Johnson, back to Peterson, cutting through the lane, foul call. Well, Peterson will go to the free throw line. That foul is going to be called on Swenson, would be her first, fourth team. Lenora Peterson at the line shooting 2 for Valley City. Free throw up, good. First points for Peterson. Koch and Birchall in for Valley City. Highlanders up 2, 5-3. Second free throw by the right-hander. Up, off the mark. Got a violation, I think. Nora might have stepped over the line a little bit too soon, but a violation. And the ball goes over to Fargo Grove with 2:12 remaining here in the first quarter. 5-3 Valley City. Brunsvold brings it into the front court to Edgar. Up top, Swenson, far side, Geiger. Now back off the Brunsvold. One to the baseline. Cut out there by Anderson. Back up top of the key. Swenson over to Edgar. Edgar trying to go inside. Nice intercept by Nora Peterson. Stepped in the passing lane there and picked that one off. Gets it off to Anderson. Anderson into the front court. Finds a double team. Back off to Peterson on the wing. Off her hands. We're going to get a tie-up possession to Valley City. So the inbounds will be on the baseline. Maddie Anderson will trigger the inbounds for Valley City. Anderson lobbing it in, ball knocked away. Anderson almost had it, and it was knocked away from her and out of bounds. So it will stay with the Grovers, or pardon me, with the Highliners with 1:44 remaining. Inbounds comes in, Johnson shot up and good. Rylan Johnson now with 4. Highliners up 7-3, that is their biggest lead. Brunsold in the front court, far side, Geiger. Now back here to the near side of Brunsold. Top of the key. Geiger, far side in the corner. Back onto the wing. Swenson gives it off to Brunsold. Brunsold dribble drive by left of the lane, run into a double team. Lost a dribble. Tough. Swenson up top. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Edgar. Pass quickly inside. Turnaround shot up off the glass. Too hard by DeYoung. That was a shot clock violation, would have been, but the play continues. Here's Coca all the way. A little scoop shot rolls off. Rebound on the far sideline. Grabbed by Brunsold. Inside a minute to play. And there's a steal by Anderson. 3-on-2 for the Highliners, and her pass for Peterson is a little bit too wide and out of play. And the turnover gives the ball back over to the Grovers. So the ball will be inbound on the baseline here near side for Oak Grove. In the front court, Vaneski up top. Ball knocked away. It's on the ground. Now finally picked up again. Euchre up, far side. Laney Caspers and Taylor Euchre both are 40s, but different type uniform. That is Euchre that's in there right now for the Grovers. And the whistle. And the violation gives the ball back over to Valley City with 25 seconds to go. Here's Koka into the front court. On the near side. Right on the arc. Try to go inside. Ball taken away by Euchre. Gets it up. Here come the Grovers with Edgar into the front court. All the way down. Bronski has the ball knocked away, and we got a foul called on Valley City. That'll be the 4th on the Highliners. We'll send Lyndon Vaneski, the freshman, to the free throw line, shooting 2. First one? No, another one to go. Right-hander. With 2 points so far. Second free throw gets that one to go. 1 of 2 at the line. She's got 3, and it's 7-4 Valley City. 9.9 seconds to go, first quarter. Anderson in the backcourt. Brings it across. All the way far side to Coca. She'll launch it with 1 second to go off the front of the rim. Anderson, did she get it off in time? Wouldn't have mattered. It did not go in. Your score at the end of the first quarter. It is Valley City 7 and Oak Grove 4. We are back with more Highliner girls basketball, junior varsity style, from the HEC, live on the Highliner Activity Network. As we start things here in quarter number 2, Jack Caspers has it on the wing. Here comes Kaylee Nielsen into the front court. Near side, LaRue. LaRue back to Nielsen. Suffolk, three-pointer, right wing, off the mark. A rebound grab there by McJohnson. Back to the way Grovers, trailing by 3. 7:30 remaining here in this first half. Top of the key, Caspers. Goes in lane a little bit too high. Her pass overshot DeYoung and out of bounds. Turnover gives the ball back over to Valley City. Here's Suffolk into the front court. Top of the key. Kinley, far wing, LaRue. Down low, Birchall, Suffolk, dribble drive, try to go through a double team, fell down, lost the ball, out of bounds. It will stay with the Grovers. And we have a foul called there on the Grovers. That's going to go on McCall Johnson. That'll be her first. That is the first team foul here in the second quarter. First free throw by Birchall is in. Katie's got another one coming. And up, off. Rebound DeLong. Pass down low, ball got away. LaRue comes up with a steal, outlet it. Johnson wasn't expecting it. It's down on the ground. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession here over to Valley City. Inbounds here on the near sideline as the Highliners leading by 4. 6:39 left to go here in this first half of a very low-scoring game. From the free throw line, LaRue off the glass a little too hard. Birchall rebound, saves it to LaRue. On to the wing, Johnson up top, Suffolk, and the ball stolen. Caspers with the steal, going in for the layup. Too hard, but a foul called on Suffolk. And Kinley will pick up her first team foul here in the second quarter. So at the free throw line, Amy Caspers, the 5'8" sophomore, free throw good. Second free throw forthcoming. It's on the way by the lefty. Back iron, too hard. Rebound, and we got a whistle and a foul called against Euchre. That will be her first personal, second team foul in the quarter on the Grovers. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Coca back in now for Valley City. LaRue will sit down. Suffolk will bring the ball up the floor. Comes across the logo, right-hand dribble, far side, Johnson. Suffolk, Coca, three-pointer from the left wing, back iron too hard. Rebound grabbed on the run by Brunswold. Starts into the front court. All the way down, lost the handle, goes out of bounds. They're going to have a push called against Katie Coca. That'll be her first. Second team foul. So at the free throw line, Harper Brunswold will shoot 2 for the Grovers. The first one, good. 8-6 Valley City. Free throw on the way, Brunswold, back iron, too hard. Rebound, Johnson outlets it, Suffolk. Down court, Coca. Coca stops right of the lane, gives it off to Nielsen. Nielsen driving baseline. Back to Coca. Long two from the right corner. Good. Katie Coca with a long two-pointer. 10-6 Valley City. Backcourt, Caspers, Brunswold. Dribbles through a double team. Into the front court, Caspers. Cross the lane. Johnson, stop, pop, lefty shot, good. And a timeout taken by Oak Grove. Off that bucket there by McCall Johnson. Her first field goal. She now has 3. It is a 30-second timeout by the Grovers with 5 minutes and 39 seconds remaining here in the first half. 10-8, Valley City leading. This is Highliner Girls Basketball live on YouTube on the Highliner Activity Network. Five minutes and 39 seconds to go. Second quarter. Valley City is on top 10-8. Junior varsity girls basketball from the Hack here on the Highliner Activity Network. Nielsen. Baseline jumper. Johnson off the rim. High rebound. Grab there. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow over to the Grovers. Inbounds baseline. Johnson will trigger it in for Oak Grove. In the backcourt, Caspers, Brunsville, ball knocked away and picked up by Nielsen. Suffolk to Coca. Back over to Suffolk. Kinley gets it up top. Nielsen, stop, pop, 19-footer left wing. Good by Kaylee Nielsen. 12-8, equaling the biggest lead here for the Highliners at 4. As we approach the 5-minute mark, second quarter. Johnson, her baseline jumper air ball. Backside rebound grab by Swinson. She'll get it onto the wing, Caspers. Caspers dribble drive baseline underneath the basket. Back onto the wing, Johnson. Her jumper from there, good. Long 2 by McCall Johnson. She's got 4. 12-10 Valley City. Well, the two teams starting to heat up a little bit here offensively. Nielsen into the front court for Valley City. Right hand hit by dribble between the legs off the knee. Near side, Johnson. And we're going to get a tie-up jump ball to Valley City. That'll be Nora Peterson back in for the Highliners. Ava Edgar will come in for the Grovers. Baseline inbounds by Suffolk with 4:35 to go. 12-10. Valley City leading by 2. Inbounds near wing, Peterson. Up top, Coca. Inside, ball knocked away, Stone. Outlet, Caspers up ahead. Johnson going in layup left hand, no. Nielsen grabs the rebound for Valley City. Around 4 Grovers to Suffolk. They got the numbers. Down court, Coca tips it over to Birchall. Layup is good. Nice job by Katie Coca. Just reached out and a little tap over to Katie Birchall, who gets the layup. She's got 3. 14-10 Valley City, and there's a travel called on the far side on the half-court trap. Suffolk and Coca trapped her on the far side and caused the turnover. So the ball goes back over to Highliners. Coach and Dad, Jay Coca down below, said, why bounce pass it when you just do a little tap, little hand pass? A little touch pass. Driving through is Nielsen. No, McKaylee will go to the free throw line and get a couple of throws here. And that foul is going to be called on Caspers. That's going to be her first. 3rd team foul. So Nielsen at the free throw line. First one up, line drive, no. Another one here for Kaylee. Bailey LaRue will check in for Valley City. And Ava Edgar comes in for the Grovers. Second free throw for Nielsen. Bends and sends. Short. Rebound far side, DeYoung. And then the ball knocked away by Nora Peterson. And picked up by DeYoung, and then Coca getting in there. And they're going to call a timeout. They're going to give a timeout to Oak Grove with 3 minutes and 54 seconds to go here in this second quarter. This is a full timeout. This is Highliner Girls Basketball live from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. Well, the Highlanders led 7-4 at the end of the first quarter. Here halfway through the second quarter, it's 7-6 Highlanders. Both teams starting to find their rhythm offensively. It'll be Grover basketball. Often nearly had the tie up. They got the timeout called in time. Emily Card, the coach of the Grovers junior varsity. In the backcourt, near side. Edgar off her fingertips, out of bounds, and a turnover. Gives the ball back over to Valley City. And the Highlanders coming in 8-4 on the year, and have been playing some very good basketball here as of late. Go back far back as the BCT in early December. Runner shot by Coca, doesn't get it to go. On the Grovers off the rebound. Edgar will bring it up the floor. Crossover dribble, pass into the front court, into the lane. Now back onto the wing. Johnson, line drive three, no. Rebound Nielsen. Here into the front court, Nielsen to Coca. Coca goes up top to Nielsen. Far side, Suffolk. Entry pass, LaRue. Turns, face the basket, now back. Back up top, Coca. Over to Suffolk. Back inside, LaRue. Shot up, off the mark. Rebound, Dion. Grovers come back the other way. Trailing by 4, 14-10. 3 minutes to go. Johnson, little mid-range jumper, no. Ball tipped off the hands of Peterson and into the hands of Nielsen. Highlanders will come back, leading by 4. Suffolk, dribble drive, right of the lane, goes all the way up. Shot, no. Foul call. So Kinley will go to the free throw line here for Valley City. Foul's going to be called on McCall Johnson. It's going to be her second. Fourth team. Suffolk at the line, shooting 2. First one, no. I'll bring Taylor Euchre into the lineup for the Grovers. Free throw on the way, rolls off, can't get it to go. Euchre clears off the board. Now the Grovers back the other way. Passing near side into the hands of Nielsen. Nielsen off the steal, going in with the left hand, no. Rebound backside is Edgar, and she is pushed by Sefakul. Kinley will pick up her second personal foul. Third team foul on the Highlanders here in the second quarter, which has 2 minutes and 37 seconds to go. I'll bring Brunswold into the lineup here for the Grovers. In the backcourt, Johnson, near side. Edgar. Back over Brunswold. Driving through. Scoop shot, no. Rebound, Birchall. Katie controls, outlets it. Coca right in front of the scorers table. Now over to Peterson. Peterson wanted baseline, cut off there. On Edgar, and she's going to pick up the personal foul. That'll be her third. And that is the 15th foul. And that's going to send Nora Peterson to the free throw line for Valley City. Nora 1 of 2 from the line. That is her 1 point. The freshman. Right-hander sends it up. Back hard. Too hard. Another one to go. Second free throw here by Nora Peterson. Bends and sends number 2 up and back iron again, too hard. Rebound grab there. And Ryland Johnson had it in her hands and it was knocked away. It'll stay with Valley City. Nielsen will trigger the inbounds here for the Highlanders. Leading 14-10 with 2:13 to go in the quarter. Birchall near side, Peterson. 3-pointer from the left point. Off the mark. Rebound backside and a whistle. And Molly Welsh had it and then a whistle call. Well, even from up here, I can tell Molly Welsh is the daughter of boys assistant coach Joey Welsh. Went to school with Joey, and boy, you can tell. That is his little girl. And the ball knocked away and the foul called there on Valley City. That's going to be the fourth, or it is a 15 foul on the Highlanders. So to the free throw line. So Yeager will go and shoot 2. Good on the first. 14-11. 7-7 here in the quarter. Free throw on the way, good. She gets them both. 14-12, Valley City. Inside 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. And Peterson in the front court. Bounce pass, Johnson. Try to go back inside, ball knocked away. Stolen, Grovers, Brunsvold, layup, no. Rebound on the floor, grabbed there by Burchell. Kicks it out, outlets it over to Koka. Koka now into the front court. Koka, far side, stumbles and travel. So the turnover gives the ball back over to the Grovers with 1:35 remaining. 14-12, the Highlanders. They have led since early on a bucket by Katie Burchell, gave them a 4-2 advantage. Here near side, Welch into the front court, Euchre. Near side, Euchre goes back up top to Welch. Back far side, Brunsvold. Dribbling into the lane. Welch, top of the key. Long two-pointer from there. Front iron, back iron, and in. Molly Welch with a bucket. We are tied at 14, our second tie. First since 2-2. We got 1:12 to go, second quarter. Nielsen now into the front court for the Highlanders. Driving all the way through. Layup off the glass, no. Rebound grabbed there by Euchre. Bodies on the floor. Here comes Euchre for the Grovers. Knocked away by Koka. She'll hand it off. Brunsvold knocked away by Nora Peterson with the steal. Peterson gives it off to Koka. Mid-range jumper up and off the mark. Right there, backside rebound is good by Ryland Johnson. Right spot, right time. She's got 6. 16-14. The lead is at 2. Dribbling through a double team and a travel called on Swenson. So the ball goes back over to Valley City with 38.1 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. Bailey LaRue comes back in the lineup now for the Highlanders. Chance to extend this 2-point lead before half. About a 2-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Nielsen, Koka, foul. That's going to be called against the Grovers. Already in the double bonus, so Kaylee Nielsen to the line. 2 points, 0 for 2 at the free throw line so far for Nielsen. Free throw on the way, good. 17-14 Valley City. And the next free throw by the right-hander is on the way, good. Another but net for Nielsen. 18-14. Gasper's now back in for the Grovers. Highlanders up by 4 with 27.7 seconds to go. And a much more better played second quarter than we had in the first. Welsh here near side. Up top, Gasper's long jumper by the lefty, no. Rebound, Koka. Outlet it, stolen by Welsh from the right elbow, no. Rebound on the ground. Ground picked up, nobody. Loose ball finally is picked up Brunsvold. She's blocked there by Burchell. Burchell grabs the rebound. 4 seconds to go, 3 seconds, 2, and she was going to try to launch it and dribble it off her knee and out of bounds. And that goes out, and that's the way our first half comes to an end. Your score at halftime, it is Valley City 18 and Oak Grove 14. We're back with halftime. This is Highlander Girls Basketball from the Hack on the Highlander Activity Network. Back with you here at the HAC, Valley City and Fargo Oak Grove. We are at the half of our junior varsity game. Varsity game to follow here with the Highliners and the Grovers. And I mentioned this is round 2, or the beginning of the second half of the Region 1 season for for Valley City. And of course, they went unblemished in the first 6 games. A perfect 6-0 record. Again, they came off that victory against Northern Cass here the other night on the road. That game was played at Northern Cass, and Valley City came up with a big win, 71-51 over the Jaguars. And Jaguars had been ranked all season. Actually, were ranked in the 4th in the latest poll for Class A girls basketball, but they had fallen out after picking up 2 losses in their last 3 games. But right now, Valley City is leading the Class A pack in Region 1 with that 6-0 record, with Northern Cass behind at 1-1. Northern Cass, actually, now let's get over to there we go. Northern Cass with that 2 losses now to Wahpeton and to Valley City. They fall to 4-2 in Region 1 play. We are ready for the start of the second half here. Valley City and Oak Grove in the junior varsity matchup. And Brunski will lead the inbound here. The Grovers will start on offense. Highliners leading at 18-14. Highliners led in that first half by Rylan Johnson with 6. Katie Burchell had 5. 4 points from Kaylee Nielsen. There's a dribble drive baseline. Brunski scored. She's got 5. And it's 18-16. Katie Koka had a bucket and a free throw from Nora Peterson. Here's Nielsen in the lane, too hard off the back iron. Rebound grab by DeLong. Nicole Johnson's 5 points led the Grovers in that first half. Bronsky had 3 in the half, now he's got 5 for the game. Molly Welsh and Taylor Euchre each had 2. Here's a travel as Edgar kind of shuffled as she was lining up the 3-pointer. In the front court here near side. Here's Koka. Suffolk to Johnson. Dribble drive baseline left. Johnson, she's going to get tied up. Possession arrow to the Highliners. Inbounds coming in. Driving through the lane is Maddie Anderson, and she is fouled. So Anderson's going to go to the free throw line. Edgar will grab the personal foul. That is the first team foul here in the second half on the Grovers. And Maddie Anderson still looking for her first points. Is still looking for her first point. And this is the free throw. Highliners, they're struggling in the first half at the free throw line. They are 4 of 11 at the free throw line in the first half. And start the second half 1 out of 2. So they've improved their percentage, if my Moorhead math is correct. Inbound stolen. Here's a steal by Anderson. 1-on-1. Maddie going in, layup off the mark. Nielsen rebound, put back for 2. Kaylee Nielsen with the putback. And the Highliners, a 3-0 start, 3-2 start here in the quarter, up by 5. This actually now their biggest lead of the game at 5 points. Another steal by Anderson. Nielsen on the run. Her shot, no. Anderson up and good. So the reverse order. Last time Anderson missed, Nielsen followed here. Nielsen misses, and Anderson with the follow. And now she has a chance at the 3-point play opportunity. Second foul on the Grovers in the quarter. 23-16, Valley City by 7. And the free throw is on the way. Good. Anderson with 4 in the quarter and for the game. 24-16. Valley City leading their biggest lead here at 8. Backcourt, far side. Bronsky driving all the way through. Coast to coast shot blocked by Anderson. And Maddie's going to pick up her first personal foul. Team foul number 1 on the Highliners here in the quarter. Bronsky's at the line. She'll shoot 2. Free throw by the righties up. And no, rims out. And another one to go. Second free throw by the right-hander is on the way. Good. 1 out of 2, 6 in the game. 24-17, Valley City. Nielsen, ball tip, and Ryland lets it go. It would have gone out of bounds off of Oak Grove, but she reached out, one off her fingertips. It'll be a Grover ball. Uecker will trigger the inbounds. Casper's actually in the bounds. Bronski in the backcourt. And pass right in the hands of Nielsen, and then she traveled. She looks at her dad and shakes her head because her dad just called her for a travel. You're always toughest on your kid. Inbounds on the far sideline. And ball knocked away. And it will stay with Oak Grove. And now the officials are going to get together. Nope, they're going to say it is Valley City basketball. So the Highliners will have the ball with 6:10 to go here in the third quarter. Valley City up 24-17. Stop, pop, shot by Suffolk. Switch. Kinley Suffolk knocks down the 3 ball. That is her first points of the game. The lead now at 10, and a foul called as Kaylee Nielsen trying to use that sideline as a second defender is going to be called for the personal foul. That'll be her first. Second team foul. And we've got a timeout, Oak Grove. With 5:55 to go, this is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more. This is Highliner Junior Varsity Girls Basketball live from the HAC on the Highliner Activity Network. As we come out of the timeout, Valley City leading 27-17 with 5:55 to go here in the third quarter. Another steal, Coca. Try to get to Suffolk. Bronski seals it right back. She's back to the way for the Grovers. High off the glass for 2, and she's fouled. Count it, and she'll go to the line. And that foul going to be called on Maddie Anderson. Will be her second, third team foul. So Lyndon Beneski going to the line and shooting 1. 5 1/4, 8 for the game. And still that. Free throw short. Rebound off the hands of the Grovers and out of bounds. Highlander ball. Valley City leading 27-19 with 5:45 to go. We're in quarter number 3. Coca and Anderson in the backcourt. Madison brings it across the timeline to the free throw line. Driving all the way up. Scoop shot, no. Foul call. That's going to be on DeLong. That'll be her second. Third team. And Anderson back to the free throw line. Maddie 2 for 3 at the line, 4 points. Free throw up and good. (28-19). And the right-hander's free throw is on the way. Nothing but net. 6 now for Anderson. 29-19. Highlanders regain that 10-point lead. Beneski far side, brings it up the sideline. Double team. Across the lane, off the hands of Swenson. Out of bounds, turnover. And it goes back over to the Highlanders. So Valley City leading by 10. This is their biggest lead of the game. They've had this 10-point lead twice, 27-17, and now 29-19. Anderson dribbles it way out in front of her body and is going to get tied up. And the Grovers will get the alternate possession. Inbounds here in the backcourt. Grovers will bring the ball up the floor. Bronski will bring it across. Hounded there by Subku. Ooh, almost looked like she stepped out of bounds. That's going to be a charge. Yep, offensive foul. Anderson doing a nice job there taking the charge. Linden will pick up her first personal, 4th team foul. Pressure here by the Grovers, and they back off. As Nielsen brings it across for Valley City. On for Brunswold, far corner, Coca. Back onto the wing, Nielsen. Nielsen, dribble drive. Tries to and does get it to Anderson, and then a reach and foul called on Brunswold. That'll be her first. That is a 15 foul. So Maddie Anderson's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Anderson 4 for 5 at the free throw line. 6 points, all here in the third quarter. Free throw, good. They now have their biggest lead, 11, 30-19. Free throw up, good. 31-19, Valley City by 12. In the backcourt, Brunswick along that far sideline. Up top. Jaspers, ball knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Coca. Now to Anderson. For the Highlanders, front court, near side, right-hand dribble to Coca. Lines up to 3. She'll take it from there. Off the mark. Rebound went off the ankle of Nielsen and grabbed there by Caspers. And that's a double dribble. The ball was not touched by Coca. She just dribbled it off her leg. She went and grabbed it and then started to dribble again. Suffolk will drink the inbounds for the Highlanders off the turnover. Brings it into Nielsen. Far wing Coca. Suffolk driving through the lane, goes up, no, but she's going to get 2 at the free throw line. Foul there on Brunswold, number 2. And we're already in the double bonus here for the Highlanders. Suffolk shooting 2. Free throw, no. We got the rest of the JVers coming in here for almost as probably their C squad. Coming in here for the Grovers. And you're allowed to play, I believe it is 6 quarters in a night, which basically is 1 full game and half of another if you play both. Foul called there on LaRue. Bailey will pick up her first. That is the 4th team foul on the Highlanders here in the quarter. Backcourt Ukers. Still back there. Here's Edgar. Pass up ahead. Welsh stops, pops, 19-footer, swish. Molly Welsh, she has got 4. 31-21. Near side, ball knocked away, out of bounds. And it will stay with Valley City with 3:55 left to go here in the third quarter. Suffolk to Anderson. Anderson near side. LaRue. Suffolk back to Anderson. 3-pointer from the right wing. Up off the rim. Rebound LaRue. Back to Anderson. She'll try it a little bit closer to the top of the key. That's an air ball. Coca can't save it in bounds. And the ball will go over to Oak Grove with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. 31-21. Valley City leading by 10. 13-7 here in this third quarter. In the front court, the Grovers. Caspers, now near side Welch. 3-pointer from the left wing. That's undershot. Ukers grabs the rebound, double team, shot partially blocked. Anderson tripped up there and hits the ground, but Swenson will pick up the personal foul. So the ball goes over to Valley City. It'll be 2 shots coming here for Anderson. Maddie so far 6 of 7 at the free throw line here in the third quarter. And was going to say she's hit 5 in a row until then. Nora Peterson will check in for her. And the right-hander's free throw is up and good. She gets 1 out of 2. Peterson will come in for 9 points for Anderson, all here in the third quarter. And Maddie, of course, will be playing a good chunk of the varsity game, so she will sit down quite probably for the rest of this one. 3:23 to go. Highliners on top, 32-21. Grover's pass into the front court. Welch. Cross-court pass. Grab. Shot up. Good on the bucket by Geiger. And that is now 4 for her. 32-23. Baseline jumper, Nora Peterson. Backside. Misses everything. A rebound grab by Edgar. Now back to the way. Front court. Welch. Another 19-footer. Good. Molly Welch. She's got that long-range shot. They're long twos. They're not threes. That was a long two-pointer. Foot on the line. She has got 6. 32-29. Peterson stumbles, and they're going to call travel. So the ball goes back over to the Grovers. With 2 minutes, 33 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Valley City leading 32-25. Junior varsity girls basketball. Far side, Ukers. Ukers up top. Driving all the way through. Try to go through a double team. Anderson, whom I thought was going to be on the bench, comes up with a steal. Up ahead, Suffolk. Layup rolls halfway down and comes out. And then we have bodies on the floor and what we're going to call a foul, I believe, called here on Valley City on Maddie Anderson. That'll be her third. That is the 15th foul on the Highliners here in the quarter. So we're going to go back to the way and shoot free throws. Which ones? Shooting 2. First one is up and back iron too high. Another one here for the right-hander. It's on the way. No. Rebound, Niels. Gailey brings it back for Valley City. Up ahead, Anderson. Anderson tries to go through the lane. Shot, no travel. Looked like she was going to try to go baseline and then changed her mind mid-dribble. Came back towards the middle and was called for the travel. The Grovers with the ball back. 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. Trailing 32-25. Cross court. Shot up and off the mark. Welsh can't save it. Out of bounds. It'll be Valley City ball. (32-25), a 7-point lead for Valley City. With the basketball, third quarter, junior varsity, far wing Coca. Circles around on the elbow, near side. Nora Peterson, long jumper, no. Follows her own shot. Ball loose on the ground. Grabbed there by the Grover Swenson. She's triple teamed and a jump ball. Possession 2 of Valley City. Nice job there, Nora Peterson. She's the one that, by following her shot, caused that tie-up. It'll be Valley City ball with $1:35 to go, third quarter. Highliners by 7. Suffolk up top. Coca near side. Anderson. Quick shot at the catch. Goes into the far corner, and the Grovers will retrieve. And pass into the front court near side. Ball knocked away. Controlled by the Grovers. Driving in. Shot no. Foul. Blocking on Nora Peterson. That'll be her second personal foul. And we're already in the double bonus. As Swenson goes back to the line, shooting 2. Just missed. Side and a foul. Rylan Johnson and Suffolk were there defensively for Valley City. And Johnson's going to pick up the personal foul. That'll be her first. .9 seconds to go. 19 on the shot clock. That really hasn't been a factor here. Here's a long jumper for Welch, far side, off the rim, then off the backboard. Long rebound on the ground, and we're going to get a jump ball possession to Valley City. Rylan Johnson hustling after that one to cause the jump ball. Oh, there's something on the floor. Oh, they're looking for, Rylan. Oh, she went after that loose ball, hitting the mouth, so she is bleeding, so they're going to have to clean up some blood on the floor. So, like we do in wrestling, we got a blood timeout. We'll step aside. 21.8 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Valley City on top, 34-20 left to go here in this third quarter. Valley City on top, 34-27. We're back with more Highlander basketball on the Highlander Activity Network. Well, that was a quick blood timeout. Savacool brings the ball to the floor for Valley City. Oh, it was her nose or her mouth, but it looked like it might be her nose that they're covering right now. For Ryland on that far side, going after that loose ball. We got a foul on the other end on Oak Grove. All right, in the double bonus. So Maddie Anderson making a living at the free throw line here in the third quarter. Seven of 9 so far at the free throw line, all here in the quarter. 8 of 10 now. And she's in double figures with 10 points. She's the first and so far only Highlander in double figures. Obviously, if she's the first. Free throw is up. Good. 11 for Maddie Anderson. 9 of 11 at the free throw line here in the third quarter. There's a travel. Turnover because the ball back over to Valley City with 4.5 seconds to go. Here in quarter number 3. Valley City on top, 36-27. Biggest lead has been 12 at 31-19. Long three-pointer by Koch off the mark. And that will do it for quarter number 3. So in our highest scoring quarters so far, Valley City, they outscored the Grovers 18-13 in the quarter. We are going to the fourth. It's Valley City 36 and Oak Grove 27. This is Highlander Junior Varsity Girls Basketball, live from the Hack on YouTube and the Highlander Activity Network. Here we go to start the fourth quarter. Valley City off the rebound. Nielsen in the backcourt for the Highlanders, off to Anderson. Maddie into the front court. Pass near side, Suffolcool. Suffolcool back up top. Nielsen and travel. Went to make that drive, and it's called for the travel. The ball goes back over to Oak Grove with 7:41 remaining here in this third quarter. Just getting the quarter started. Valley City on top, 36-27. On the front court, Brunsvold all the way down. Ooh, nice little Euro step. Couldn't get it to fall. Anderson clears off the rebound. Now up ahead, Nielsen in the front court. Nielsen, Anderson to Suffolcool. Down low, Koka. LaRue turns around, shot up, off the glass, no. Anderson rebound up and good. Madison Anderson, 13 points all here in the second half. 38-27, equaling their biggest lead at 11 for the Highlanders. Actually, biggest lead has been 12. Here along the near side. Stop, pop, Brunsvold, jumper, good, a three ball from the wing. 38-30. Now Koka left alone on the wing, doesn't shoot. Now drives the baseline, try to go inside LaRue. That went off the foot of one of the Grovers. It will stay with Valley City. Inbounds baseline here. Suffolcool will bring it in for the Highlanders. Near wing, Koka. Up top, Nielsen. Far side, Suffolk. Three-pointer from the left wing, air ball. Brownsville grabs the rebound, starts the other way. Now for the Grovers. She's trapped, lost, stolen by Coca. Going in with the layup, no. Rebound, Anderson. Saves it from going out of bounds. Over to Suffolk. Cross court, Nielsen driving through. Up off the glass to Kaylee Nielsen. She's now in double figures with 10. 40-30, Valley City. And here comes across the timeline here for the Grovers. Brownsville up top. Long three-pointer. Off the glass way high. And the rebound grabbed by Nielsen. Back to the way. Nielsen into the front court. Coca. Coca right of the lane. Off to Anderson. 19-footer. Right side. Back iron. Rebound taken down by the Grovers. Knocked away by Coca. But then Brownsville gets it up ahead. Grovers in the front court. Trailing by 10. Whistle and a foul call. That'll be on Kaylee Nielsen. That'll be her second. First team foul on the Highliners here in the quarter. Timeout taken by Valley City. It is a full timeout with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Highliners leading at 40-30. We're back with more Highliner girls basketball live from the HAC on the Highliner Activity Network. As we come onto the timeout, Valley City, they have 2 fulls and a 30 left. And for Oak Grove, they have 2 fulls left to go in the timeouts. Grover basketball trailing by 10, 5:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Dribble drive all the way up, Brownsville off the glass for 2. 40-32, Grovers by 8. Suffolk up top, Anderson. Near side, Nielsen to Suffolk. Three-pointer from the left wing. That was partially blocked and out of bounds, and it will be a Highlander ball. Now, these same 2 schools will meet again tomorrow as the boys will take the court here in Valley City. C squad at 4:30, junior varsity at 6, varsity at 7:30. Dribble drive, Nielsen layup, good, foul counted, and she will go to the line. Nielsen now with 12. And that foul on Johnson will be her first. It is the first team foul. Nielsen for the N1. Short off the front of the rim. Highlanders up 42-32. Ball knocked away, loose on the ground, rolls out of bounds. And we'll have the ball go over to Oak Grove. Near sideline, inbounds. Edgar driving left of the lane, and a whistle on a reach hit. Anderson will pick up this foul. That's number 4 on Maddie. And team foul number 2 in the quarter on Valley City. And we've got an offensive foul called away from the ball. So that will be the second team foul on Oak Grove. 5:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. Highliners leading at 42-32 with the basketball. Nielsen near side, Suffolk. Suffolk towards the free throw line, off to Anderson, right of the lane, lost the dribble, out of bounds, and it will go over to the Grovers. We'll have all 3 games tomorrow for you, and that's going to do it for activities on the Highlander Activity Network until Saturday with Cafe Concert here at the HAC, 7 o'clock Saturday night. In the backcourt, Highliners, or the Grovers. Highliners lead 42-32. Brownsville dribbles it off her foot, but it went off one of the Highliners as they got closer going out of bounds. And the inbounds will be the Grovers on the baseline. And we got another offensive foul called. Same call on the Grovers. So Johnson quickly picking up another personal foul. This team foul number 3. Nielsen, Suffolk, off her hands, out of bounds, and another turnover gives it back over the Grovers. We'll see some exasperation on Coach Tara Glant's body language. 4:28 remaining. There's a double dribble and another turnover. So the turnovers wound up on both sides. Oak Grove and Valley City. Highlanders with the ball. 4:25 remaining here in the fourth quarter, leading it 42-32. Pass, far corner, Anderson. Back up top, Nielsen. Over to Coca. Coca, one dribble. Try to go down low. Ball knocked away. Grabbed there by Johnson, who's backed in after the little uh-oh when she hit the deck. I don't know if it was a bloody nose, but had to come out for a while. Here the Grovers back into the front court. Off the turnover. In the lane. Long three from the left side. High off the back iron. No. Rebound Nielsen. No. Foul call. Edgar and Brunsvold there. Brunsvold's going to get the foul. That is team foul number 4. Now on Oak Grove here in the fourth quarter. That'll bring Nora Peterson in. Kaylee Nielsen will come out. And Nora will trigger the inbounds for the Highliners. Suffolk ahead to Anderson. Anderson driving in the lane. Nice bounce pass. Johnson underneath. Trying to get it back to Anderson. Tie up. Possession will stay with the Highliners. They'll trigger the inbounds on the baseline. 3:41 remaining here, fourth quarter. Brought into Peterson. Over to Coca. Suffolk. Down low, Anderson. Into the lane. Pass through the lane. Johnson tried to outlet it. Stolen. Grovers back the other way. And a re-steal. Coca knocked it away. We're going to get a jump ball here eventually. There's the whistle. And it's going to go over to Oak Grove. So it'll be Grover ball on the far sideline. Up top, right-hand dribble. Brumsvold down far side, Swenson. Back onto the wing, back up top, Brumsvold. Right-hand dribble, far side, ball knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Maddie Anderson. 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Highlanders on top, 42-32. JV trying to win their 5th in a row. Record right now 8-4 on the season. There's a foul called on Anderson. Number 5, I think, on Maddie it is. So Anderson will pick up her 5th personal foul. And she is done for the game. 13 points all in the second half, including 11 in the third quarter. That is the 3rd team foul on the Highliners here in the fourth. And checking in Nielsen near side. 5 on the shot clock. Peterson knocks the ball away. 3 seconds, 2. They get a shot off. 1 second on the shot clock and knocking it down with Brumsvold. A 3 ball as the shot clock was winding down. 42-35. Valley City lead at 7 and a foul called. Brumsvold quickly picks up the personal, and that is the 5th team foul. So Valley City is shooting free throws the rest of the game. Kinley Suffolk will go to the line. 0 for 4 at the line so far tonight. 3 points. Free throw up, short, front rim. Welsh will check in here for the Grovers. Another free throw here by the righty, good. Suffolk gets 1 out of 2. She's got 4 points. 43-35, three-possession game here with 2:40 remaining. There's a steal by Suffolk. Saves it from going out of bounds, does a little tuck and roll, but the Grovers have the ball, though. On the far side, Grovers will bring it up, cross court, double team, half-court trap. Ooh, there's an over and back. Just took one extra step. She could have passed it before she took that step. It would not have been called, but an extra step did call the over and back. Kaspers, Euchre, and Johnson back in here for the Grovers with 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Valley City up 43-35. Up top, Peterson goes down low. Johnson, ball knocked away from behind. Loose ball picked up Grovers. Back into the front court. Along that far side, pass into the lane, into the hands of Nielsen. Nielsen with the intercept. Gets it over to Suffolk. Kinley will bring it up the floor. Going to slow things down here maybe. Take a little time off the clock. Coca driving in, travel. Yep. So the turnover gives the ball back over to the Grovers. Still a three-possession game here. Valley City on top, 43-35. And about 25 minutes after the conclusion of this game, our varsity matchup tonight, Valley City and Oak Grove. Here's Welsh, 16-foot jumper. Off the back iron, long rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Highlander ball. And this actually be the first meeting between the boys. And the Highlanders, Valley City going to have a busy week after not playing for, 12 days. There's a runner by Nielsen. No rebound. Up, good, Johnson. Rylan Johnson with the putback. She's got 8. 45-35, Valley City. On that varsity thought here momentarily. Donlo Welsh off the glass off. Grabbed Euchre, knocked away by Nielsen, out of bounds. Highlander ball went off of Euchre's hands. Edgar comes back in the lineup here for the Grovers. 1:20 remaining. Valley City up 45-35. Nielsen in the backcourt. She'll pass it up ahead. Coca bounce pass. Johnson layup good. Foul count it. She'll go to the line. Double figures for Rylan Johnson with 10. And she's got a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. 47-35. Free throw short. Rebound grab by Kaspers. 47-35. Valley City leading. We approach a minute to go here in the quarter. That one rolls off, couldn't go. Johnson clears out the board. Sepulcool, down-court pass, knocked away, out of bounds. It will be Valley City ball. In the Highlander boys, they haven't played, it'll be 12 days since their last game. And they got a busy week. Played tonight, or tomorrow night. Thursday at Wahpeton, then they go up to Devils Lake for the boys' portion of that Devils Lake shootout that the girls were at last week. And they've got rugby in Stanley this week, and then they're going to head out west next weekend. I'll say Kildare and Stanley on the road next weekend. Free throw up, off the mark. Another one for Suffolk. Kinley 1 of 7 now at the free throw line. She's got 4 points. Free throw up, and no. Too hard off the back iron. Welsh clears off the rebound. 50 seconds to go. Highlanders up by 12. Pass. Down low layup. Good. Foul counted. And at the line. That's the first points other than Brownsville scored by, or points scored by someone other than Brownsville here in the quarter. So the free throw by the right-hander. Line drive. Good. Gets the three-point play. 47-38. Three-possession game. 40 seconds to go. Pass down court. Woolhart. Nora who's in along with Ashlyn Hartzell. Suffolk, Nielsen, and Johnson. The 5 and the 4 for Valley City. Here's Nielsen. And she is going to be fouled as they both hit the deck hard. But foul call on Swenson. That's going to send Kaylee Nielsen to the free throw line. 2 for 5 at the line. She's got 12 points. And the right-hander's first free throw. Good. 13 for Nielsen. Equaling Maddie Anderson for the team high. Rylan Johnson also in double figures with 10. And the right-hander's free throw's on the way. Short front rim. Rebound off the hands of Hartzell. Grabbed there by Kaspers. Back the other way come the Grovers into the front court. Kaspers stops, pops, 3, rims up. Rebound near corner and saved in, but in the hands of Hartzell here for the Highliners to Suffolk, and then she's immediately fouled. And so that'll send Kinley Suffolk back to the free throw line. Has not been her friend tonight. 1 of 9 from the free throw line, 4 points. 48-38, Highliners. Looks like they're on their way to their 5th straight win. There's a free throw good by Suffolk. She's got 5 points. Second free throw, bounces off, gets a hometown roll. 6 now for Suffolk. 50-38 Valley City. There's a jumper right off the stop and pop. Nope, foul called there on Johnson. Rylan will pick up her second. And that is the 15th foul on the Highliners. Free throw good. Geiger checks in. Another free throw here by the righty. Up and rolls off. Rebound. Welsh. Far side. Swenson. Jumper. No. Rebound. Up. Saved. No. Out of bounds. Valley City ball. 4.3 seconds to go. Highliners again will pick up their 5th straight win. That was the first time. 4th straight win here tonight. There's the horn. Your final score, Valley City 50 and Oak Grove 39. Take a quick break. We're back with our postgame. This is Highliner Girls Basketball, live from the HAC on the Highliner Activity Network. Now Valley City led in scoring tonight. Maddie Anderson before fouling out, finishing with 13, all coming in the second half, 11 in the third quarter. Kaylee Nielsen had 13. Rylan Johnson had 10. 6 from Kinley Suffolk, 5 from Katie Burchell, 2 from Katie Coca, and a free throw from Nora Peterson for their total of 50. 7 in the first quarter, 11 in the second, 18 in the third, and 14 in the fourth. For the Grovers, nobody got in double figures. Harper Brunsold had 9, leading the way. 8 from Lyndon Beneski. 6 points from Molly Welsh. McCall Johnson finishing with 5, 4 points each from Geiger and Edgar. Whistle always gets me, even though I know what's going to happen. And a point each. Kaspers, Euchre, and Swenson each had a free throw. So the Highliners win it. Junior varsity now 8-4 on the season. Up next, it's the Valley City varsity as they take on the Oak Grove Grovers, and we'll be back with that opening tip. That's scheduled for about 7:35 with our opening tip tonight with Valley City and Oak Grove, and we'll be back at 7:30 with our pregame. This is Highliner Girls Basketball live from the HAC on YouTube and the Highliner Activity Network.